the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today looks like we've got a fun one on tap for us here. Looking to visit sideline, as always, their head coach. These guys coming off their first loss of the season last week, following that 4-0 start. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Hewitt. Everybody just about set. And here we go from Chicago. His return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led up by the longtime veteran at QB.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns have more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore for everything else he was doing in that game.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On first down, they'll run. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
3rd and 8.
From midfield now. Stays in the pocket. That's caught for the first. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
And that carry over, that's one on the punch up the gut. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 28. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Point after, often good by Fairbairn. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Team 7, visitors nothing.
After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Oliver with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by one of the team's youngest and brightest in his first season out of Clemson.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted now. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives them the first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
7-yard gain on the play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Back to the well again. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25.
Pass play now.
And a Melbourne.
This throw is caught. And he's in. Touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
The kicker
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
86. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And now on 2nd and short. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play.
14 yards.
And that's a Chicago 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll get it to him inside. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He was taken down behind.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Completed over the middle. Running in the red zone. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for another. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ryan Smith in on the tackle. 8 yards on the loss brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Number 4.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Nothing good from Fairbairn. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Oliver with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 3rd and long from here.
The 3rd down pass. 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They go play action on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. This, our last play of the quarter. Trying again, following the sack. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT. team.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
The offense headed back to the field. And they'll have 90-plus yards ahead of them as they take over following the pick. They'll run here. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. And that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Jukes out a one-stop. Stiff arm success. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he'll give back a small bit of what he just ripped off as they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. He finds Njoku complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
8-yard pickup. And a Melbourne 1st down.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up.
Gotta keep this one and go. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
A gain of 1 yard. And a Melbourne 1st down.
Shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's got White complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Line number 10. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play. This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll throw it.
The pass. Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Elliott connects there. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. He's got it over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Back-to-back carries here. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Taken down at the 41.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Setting up a throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a throw here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Man in motion here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He brings it in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Design bootleg here. Running right side. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 2-yard line.
Throwing it again here. They get to him and bring him down. Sack sets up a tough 3rd and goal. They're at the 12.
A loss on the play brings up 3rd down and goal.
Look to throw. Drops back. Needs an open man. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right half. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they've taking back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here from the gun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll come up 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And a bell
From midfield now. On target here to Njoku. Has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
Johnson. A gain of 27 on the play.
One final shot before the half.
First down.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Oliver with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Hand off to the back. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll give him a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Melbourne first down.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. Jukes one defender, and he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10.
And a Melbourne first down.
Give now to the running back. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And a Melbourne first down.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Running it after the penalty. Escapes a defender. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
He was taken
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and
a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Pass play coming here. Avoids the sack. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. First down, Melbourne.
They'll try and punch it in. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
26.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
7-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up second and
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Looking for... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Zach sets up a tough third and goal. They're at the 12. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown! These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead.
Visitors 17. Our home team 13.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's complete right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
Out of the backfield. It's now second and 10.
Second and 10 now. He puts some juice on it into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First down, ball at the 36. They'll go play action. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it, he gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now, off play action. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Gain of 7 yards.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great Defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 31-yard.
Second down, looking for options. Looking slant route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good. We're on first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking to the air here. Oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Visitors back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a toss headed right. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
A give now from the gun. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
At the 38-yard line.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He's going to throw this one. The clock caught by his back. And he will not get them to that marker. And all he can do is get back to the line. 4th
He
down.
steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll run for this. That short gain is enough for a new set it down.
And the ball carrier.
1st and 10 from the 41.
A pickup of 2 yards. And a Melbourne first down.
Back to the well again. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Off the play fake. He's going to throw. Has it downfield working left. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Is a dive up the middle. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Juke the defender. He just juked another. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just got swimming.
He has the touchdown! Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys drive their lead to 11.
24, our home team 13.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Complete out to the right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard.
Here's 2nd and 7. Catch made over the middle. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, I think they would have been happy just getting a new set of downs, Brock. Instead, he hits a home run.
And you know this, Kate. I love run plays on this down and distance because you usually get man-to-man. What happens with man-to-man? Those guys turn their backs, and if you get a lane, you get a shot. Big plays can follow.
A lot of targets to pick from as they go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
Visitors 24, our home team 21.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They'll run here on first down. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
And a Melbourne first down.
Nice play, straight ahead. And give him 4 yards before he stopped, Brock. It's 2nd down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Has it on the slant, and in for the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. Henry on the catch. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
First and 10 at the
They put a receiver in motion right. On first down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He lost it, deep left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
This offense ready to get going again now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Airing it out on first down. Finds him on the slant. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Here's second and 14.
the 25-yard line.
Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Number 8. A gain of 26 yards. And a Melbourne first down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Hand off to the upback. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
Taken down right.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
On second down.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Now looking to throw. That one's complete right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The third down pass.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
It's a gain of 10. And a Melbourne.
Blown back gets the handoff. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. And a Melbourne first down.
Back-to-back carries here. Not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. They'll try and throw it here. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Our home team.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning.
8 yards.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago.
Second and 2.
These guys trailing by 13. Motioning the tight end left. From the 29. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing from the gun. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
That's another.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
49-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Another first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll throw it, yet he And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Only 90 seconds remaining, partner. Here comes 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He'll get this to Henry. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
At the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 19. He's got it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And he barrels across for the touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Another drive coming up for this offense. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say so long from Chicago.